Russian forces are inching closer to the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. Civilian areas have been witnessing heavy shelling. Authorities warn of what can be described as the unimaginable tragedy. A bulk of Russian troops are said to be just 25 kilometers away from the capital. The airbase near the town of Baryshivka in the Kiev region has been destroyed. According to the mayor, the rocket also hit an ammunition depot. Meanwhile, firemen rushed to extinguish a fire in a neighborhood after a mortar shell hit the area. The fighting is endangering attempted evacuation operations. People in Kiev woke up to the sound of gunfire and explosions. This comes as the Russian invasion of Ukraine enters its 17th day. Air raid sirens blared to warn residents to seek shelter. Sirens also sounded across Kharkiv, Cherkasy and Sumy. Satellite images released on Friday show Russian military units moving closer to Kiev. According to Maxar Technologies, multiple homes and buildings were on fire. Maxar said one of the images showed elements of a Russian artillery battalion actively firing in southeast direction. More images show long lines of cars carrying people trying to flee Kiev. Russian Defense Ministry released a video on Friday. The video shows what is described as airborne troops on a rapid move near Kiev. Meanwhile, Ukrainian military fought back Russian forces in a village near Kiev on Thursday. Videos show Ukrainian soldiers advancing towards an unidentified location and coordinating the operation under heavy gunfire. On Friday, the UK said that Moscow could be planning an assault in the city within days. Civilians in Bucha, which is located northwest of Kiev, were evacuated on Friday. Residents say their town has been hit by heavy shelling. The dead remain uncollected on the streets. On Wednesday, Ukrainian authorities announced the route from Irpin and Bucha to Kiev as a part of a humanitarian corridor. A bombing has caused extensive damage in the village of Baryshivka. It is located about 50 kilometers east of Kiev.
It is indeed not looking very, very bright in the sense that Kiev, as the political center of the country, remains sort of the key target for the Kremlin. If they want to achieve a form of victory, I would argue the military leadership wants and needs to seize Kiev in terms of the symbol, in terms of what it would represent for the continuation of this war and the next stages. The problem is that because of geography, because of the number of troops, I can't really see how Russian forces would be able to storm into Kiev anytime soon. This is going to be a very long battle of attrition. This is going to be an atrociously casualty-heavy battle and a siege, the likes of which we've rarely seen in modern history.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.